everybody, what's going on today? Welcome to the channel. Today I've got the debut video in ranked seasons with Max Scherzer, 99 overall, finest select Max Scherzer. So you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe. Let's take a look at this card real quick before we get into the game, all right? He's got 111 stamina, 94 hits per nine, 113 Ks per nine, 99 on the walks, home runs per nine there, doesn't matter at 83, 98 on the clutch, 91 control. Let's go back to that clutch number, 98. It's Max Scherzer, guys. Don't you think that 98 should be a little bit higher than that? I don't know. It's just my opinion. He's pretty clutch, you know. But anyway, 91 on the control, which goes along there with that walks per nine at 99. So he's got great control. 81 on the velo and 99 on the break with the perfect 5-pitch repertoire. Maybe. I mean, I wish we had maybe a two-seamer or a sinker instead of the cutter, but his cutter is pretty good. So I got a great game here coming up for you guys to see him in. He does pitch a complete game in this, so we get the full 9 innings. I'll show every pitch that I throw with him, and we'll just show all of the action pitches when I'm hitting there. So, but we got the fastball, the slider, the changeup, the curve, and the cutter. And then at the end of the video, I'm going to show you guys the hitting attributes for this card, because don't sleep on this card with the hitting attributes, okay? He has possibly the best game out of all of my entire lineup hitting in this game. So, but without further ado, man, let's go ahead and get right to the gameplay. All right, guys, so here's the matchup we got here against the Round Rock Banditos, man. He's got Tony Gwynn, Cal Ripken Jr., Ted Williams, Frank Thomas, oh boy, George Brett. He's got the new Steve Finley card right there, Max Muncy, and then Jason Kendall at catcher with Kershaw on the mound, which we all know is directional kryptonite for me. So we'll see how this one goes. It actually goes pretty good. So I'm not really that worried about it this one. He does have a 109 and 145 record, so he didn't have that great of a record. But you know, I'm at the starter rank seasons and doing this debut, so you know, it is what it is, man. I can't control who it matches me up with. So but got Tony Gwynn here leading off. And like I said, I'm showing every pitch here with Kershaw, or excuse me, with Scherzer. Kershaw's he's got every pitch here with Scherzer for the debut, so you guys can actually see like the full use of him and how I actually used him most effectively. So we get that first out right there on a fly ball to Griffey in left field. Now going here with the slider here for the first pitch to Ripken, low and away. And we get the fly out here. I wasn't sure if Willie was going to get there or not, but he makes it out there to grab it, snag it, and get out number 2. So pretty quick 2 outs, not too bad. We got Ted Williams here. I know the guy doesn't have a great record, but it's still Ted Williams, man. It doesn't matter. Like, you throw a mistake pitch to Ted, and something like this could happen, you know. So you got to be a little careful. But Griffey does the little drift thing. I don't think he was going to get to that one anyway. That was a well hit ball. Very late swing, but well hit ball there down the left field line, and he gets the double. And then Frank Thomas comes up, man, and I get lucky because it was a scary moment there. It's always a scary moment pitching to Frank Thomas, but I'm always glad to get it out there. So we get the nice little 3-out inning, pretty quick. Only gave up that double to Griffey. So Ichiro comes up here, and he hits the little ground ball there to short. Doesn't get anything done for him. And then I got Alomar stepping to the plate here on the 1-2 count. And he blows that sinker by me. That high sinker from Kershaw is hard to hit sometimes, hard to judge. And he manages to strike me out on that one. And then Gary comes up here and hits the ground ball to shortstop also, just like Ichiro did, and gets out. So quick little 1-2-3 inning for me there. So he's got George Brett here leading off the top of the second. And he hits this first one foul here. Foul down the right field side. So we got the 0-1 count here to George. He takes that one. Takes that one low. Good take. Good take. I kind of like throwing his four-seam fastball a little bit like a sinker. Or like a two-seamer. It's kind of weird. He has so much break on his pitches that his four-seam fastball actually has enough downward movement to be able to give you a little bit of a sinking action to it. So I find that his fastball is most effective when thrown on that left side of the plate, you know, inside to righties and outside to lefties. and seems to be pretty good. So he takes that changeup right there for strike 3. But I do like his pitch mix. I think this Scherzer card is going to be a good card that's good to use on both All-Star and Hall of Fame difficulty. You know, some of the cards are more effective on one or the other, not on both. And he absolutely rips this thing here with Steve Finley. That Steve Finley card, man, is a sleeper card. I'm telling you, he gets this triple here. It is like the only card that did some damage on me in this game. It was kind of weird, man. I don't know. So he's got Max Muncy stepping to the plate here with 1 out and the runner at third. He hits the fly ball here in the infield. And if you guys don't know, like if you got 1 out and you got a runner at third base, man, throw cutters inside to people. You know, that's how you can induce pop-ups, shallow pop-ups, and try to get try to get an infield pop-up or something like that, or a shallow pop-up in the outfield. So it's not deep enough for them to be able to score the runner from third. Cutters are known to be able to do that and induce pop-ups. So decide to go ahead and walk the next guy and then pitch to Kershaw here. And we get that final out to end the inning. All right, so we got Willie Mays stepping to the plate here. Leading off the bottom of the second for myself. And Willie hits the little ground ball here to first base. Nothing going there on the out to Frank Thomas. So Griffey steps up here with 1 gone in the second. Got the shift on him, obviously. Going for that directional hit down the left field line. First pitch swinging, and we get it right there. So Griffey hits against the shift, like he does a good majority of the time for me. Gets the base hit. So I got the runner at first base here. 0-1 count. Going to try to take the bag. Steal with Griffey. And he gets in there safe. Safe at second with the steal, man. So we got a runner in scoring position there. 1-1 count. Lindor drives one, man, from the right side of the plate, which he doesn't have as much power from, all the way to the wall at Forbes. So I try something kind of crazy here. I'm like, maybe Griffey can make it because the guy threw it to third. It was actually closer than maybe it should have been, but he gets out, man. I tried to take 2 bags. If Griffey was a little faster, he probably would have made it safe at home, but didn't quite get around to score. So I got a little too aggressive and got out there at home. It happens. It happens. You know, had to try something. That's one of the things, like, I picked Forbes Field, so I got kind of punished there for picking Forbes because that would have been a home run out of any other ballpark with Lindor, and I would be up 2-0. But you know, I picked Forbes, so I had to deal with the long field as well. If he wouldn't have hit it to the deepest part of the park, or one of the deepest parts of the park, it probably would have been a home run to right or left. But to center, not going to get him. So we got 1 out here in the inning. I got Cal Ripken Jr. stepping to the plate. At the 0-1 count. 1-1 with the slider that did not quite go where I was trying to put it. I feel like Scherzer's pitches kind of back up a little bit from where you actually aim. And you guys know, like I always say, that the pitchers always have a tendency to throw pitches in the same kind of area of the zone. A little bit left or right or up or down of where you actually aim, and his appear to go a little bit left of where you actually aim. So from this view, left. So that's what I've noticed with him. But we get the quick little 1-2-3 inning right there, so not too terribly bad. Got the 0-2 count here to George Brett, kicking off the bottom of the third, and he gets the little dump single down the left field line right there. So nice. I got Pudge stepping to the plate here with the 0-1 count. Thought about sending the runner in motion. If I would have, I probably would have been able to score him. So we end up getting this double here and sending runners to second and third. So we got second and third with nobody out. Max Scherzer steps to the plate for his first at bat here in ranked seasons, and we get this foul ball here. 0-1 count. Just trying to put the ball in play to score a run here with Scherzer. I thought about bunting with him, just trying the squeeze play, but I thought, well, he might pop it up, so I'll just try to swing and see if I can hit a ground ball. I get the 1-2 count here to him. So we go to the contact swing. And he gets a base hit through the hole and drives in the run, so Max Scherzer makes it 1-0. Brings in the first run of the ball game. Pretty good deal, man. I'm telling you, the Scherzer card... don't sleep on this card's ability to hit, man. I'm telling you, he's a decent hitter. So I love that some of these pitchers are decent hitters. But keep that in mind also when you're pitching to him, you know, that he can hit. Not necessarily for power, but he can hit. He's got decent vision and contact for a pitcher. So he gets me there with the Ichiro on the line out, and then he strikes out Alomar, but he throws the ball in the dirt. It goes all the way to the wall, and we move up all the runners 90 feet. So we get the other run to come in, and Scherzer moves up to second base. So we got the 2-0 lead now here in the bottom of the third. Lou Gehrig steps to the plate right here, and Gehrig slaps a little line drive ground ball there to the left side to make it well, second and third, because he threw it home and didn't hit the cutoff man. So I went ahead and took advantage of the extra bag, and so we got second and third, 2 gone. Willie Mays steps up, 3-2 count, and he walks him. So we got bases loaded. Griffey's up, 2-2 count. And he hits the little dump single there into center field. Man, we're going to be able to score 2 on that one. So we got a nice little rally inning going here. Barely get Willie Mays back into second right there. But we got a 4-0 lead. 2 runs come in to score. So like I said, 4-0. We got runners at first and second. 2-1 count here to Lindor. Lindor hits the little pop up there to the right side. He's going to be able to get over there and make the play for the final out of the inning. But 4 runs put up on the board in that inning. Pretty good deal. So nice little early lead. So we go to the top of the fourth. I got Frank Thomas leading off for him. Only 22 pitches thrown at this point here in the fourth inning. So I'm kind of thinking at this point, you know, I want to try to be able to pitch as many innings as I can with Scherzer. A, to save my bullpen, and B, because it is a debut video with a pitcher. And when you're doing a debut video with a starting pitcher, you always want to try to pitch as many innings as you can with them, so you can, you know, show the pitcher off a little bit. I mean, that's the whole idea of the debut video. So, but yeah, it was working out pretty good, man. 26 pitches in here at this point. 2-2 count to Frank. I go with the high heater here, high and inside, just off the plate a little bit. Like I said, he backs those pitches up to the left of where you aim just a bit. So full count here to Frank. Fouls off that change up there, low and in. He's working the count here in this at bat, man. I've thrown some pitches here, so. That pitch count's starting to increase a little bit. I throw the slider a little bit off the plate there. He takes it for ball 4. Not really worried about it, man. If you walk Frank Thomas on a close pitch, you can't be too concerned with it. It's not that bad. Could be way worse. But here in a minute, we get one of the craziest animations I've ever seen with Ichiro. So yeah, and I'm going to back it up and show you guys the replay of it here in a moment, because it is the craziest thing I think I've ever seen happen with Ichiro, especially at Forbes. We get George Brett on the check swing, strike 3 right there. Steve Finley steps to the plate here. Get him on that inside cutter there for strike 1. And then he hits this one down the line, and here it is, the crazy play. I figure he's going to score a run right here. 1 run, no big deal. And then Ichiro throws it wild to the cutoff man, hits the wall on the right side in foul territory, and Finley's able to come all the way around and score. And not going to get an inside the park home run out of it. I think it's just a double with an error. But watch this throw, okay? So I go to the replay meter here, and we're gonna go follow the ball down there. You guys can see the ball going down to the right side. Ichiro picks it up, throws it, and look at the ball. Like, what is this throw from Ichiro? Like, he hits the guardrail, and almost, if he would have thrown it in the stands, I think the runner might have had to stop at third. That wouldn't have been as bad. I'm not sure. Maybe he would have come home. I don't know. This is just weird. I've never seen Ichiro make a throw like this. I've never seen any fielder make a throw like that. So one of the craziest animations I've ever seen in this game. On a bad throw, but I guess that's one of the things with playing at Forbes, where they can possibly throw it into the stands right there, or throw it off the guardrail and get a weird animation. So anyway, it is what it is, man. It's 4-2. The guy gets 2 runs back. So not the shutdown inning I was hoping for, but that's okay. It's okay. So we got Max Muncy here at the plate right now. We got the 1-2 count on Muncy, trying to come inside on him here, trying to get him to swing on one of these inside pitches. And he cranks this one down the right field line. Thank God he was early on it, because that thing was destroyed. So I got a little lucky there that he was early on that pitch. So we got the 2-2 count, 39 pitches into the outing. That's pitch number 40. Couldn't get him to go around on that check swing right there. Full count here to Muncy. Scherzer's starting to worry me a little bit because he's, he's given up a couple hits this inning. Not really hitting his spots as well as he was early on. So I'm like, all right, I gotta settle down. I gotta, get my groove back here with him. I thought Lindor would be able to make that play. I tried to dive, but he actually just didn't dive. And then almost caught Muncy there hanging off of second base a little bit, but couldn't quite get him. So I go ahead and set my outfield here for the pitcher batting. And he's got Kershaw at the plate here. Tries to drop the bunt down. Doesn't get it down right there. So 0-1 count. Here he's going to get the bunt down. I'm going to throw it over here to first base. We'll take that one out. Not too bad. So he's got second and third here with Tony Gwynn at the plate. 2 gone in the inning now. And getting him swinging there. I've thrown 23 pitches this inning. So like I said, that pitch count was looking good at the start of the inning. And now it's drifting up just a little bit here. So really need to get this out right here. Because if he gets a base hit, he could score 2. And that is definitely not what we want in this instance. So I get him on the check swing right there. So 2-2 count. I was seeing who's up next. Just couldn't remember exactly who was up next. And he hits this line drive into left field, which Griffey, thank God, gets over to the ball and makes the catch. Griffey's been giving me horrible animations lately. I know he gives them to all of us, but lately it's been especially bad. I don't know. I feel like he gets worse animations when playing on All-Star than he does when playing on Hall of Fame. So been kind of crazy, but thankfully I got to that ball. George Brett steps up here to lead off the inning and gets another little dump single down that left field line. At this point, I'm thinking maybe I need to pinch run here for George Brett. Because the guy's got a couple runs back last inning. I'm going to bring in Honus Wagner and let him pinch run. And I probably should have stolen the base. God, I really should have stolen the base because here Pudge on the 1-0 count hits a ground ball right to second and just wastes the pinch runner completely. Hits into a double play. So we got 2 gone here in the inning. Scherzer steps up again here for his second at bat. If you remember, he got that RBI single on his first at bat. So we got the 0-1 count here to Max. Grounds out here to Frank Thomas for the final out of the inning. And the guy gets out of it a little. Well, it wasn't a jam, really. He just got out of it. I mean, it was the pitcher. I wasn't expecting him to be able to get a hit there. I mean, if it would have been nice. But I kind of would rather have Ichiro leading off the next inning. So it's really not that bad. So he's got Cal Ripken Jr. here leading off the inning for him. Get him swinging and missing there on the fastball inside. Get him swinging and missing on the tail away slider. All right, so we got him 0-2 here to Ripken. Tried that slider one more time, just seeing if I could get him to swing at it. I'll go to it again, too. I like to throw the slider tailing away. Get him to swing at that one. He hits the ground ball there to Lindor, who I moved to third base and let Honus Wagner play short. Because that makes them both diamond shields there out there. So we got Ted Williams stepping to the plate here with 1 gone in the inning. 0-1 count. We catch him there for strike 2. That slider did not get where I wanted it to. That was a dangerous pitch to throw. If it would have gone inside, it would have been fine, but just didn't quite make it. Ended up throwing that high and away fastball and get him to swing a little bit late. He pops it up there to short to Wagner for out number 2. So that's pretty good. And we got Frank Thomas stepping to the plate again here. And we got 2 outs in the inning, so I just need to get him out. Get him on the ground ball here to Lindor at third. Fires the ball across the diamond there and gets the final out of the inning. It's a good deal. I got Ichiro leading off right here. Facing the lefty, he's not always as good against lefties, so I'm going to try to bunt. I'm going to try to drop a bunt down for a base hit. Puts it in the perfect spot, man. Ichiro gets it. Safe at first for the bunt single. Sometimes you just gotta give it the try, man. Gotta give it the old try and see if you can drop one down. Go ahead and take the stolen base there with Ichi getting him to second. So you got runner at second, nobody out. Alomar hits one here into center field for the little dump single. We're going to be able to score Ichiro from second. Make it to 5-2 lead now. So the little bunt single and the stolen base paid off quite well. Go ahead and try to take the bag here with Alomar. Thought he'd get in there because of the short hop on the throw, but he doesn't make it in. He's out trying to steal second. So we got one gone in the inning now. 0-2 count here to Gehrig. And then Lou hits this crazy ball that Frank Thomas should have made a play on. And somehow he doesn't. Don't know what happened there, but we're going to take a look at the replay on it again. You know, Frank Thomas usually plays like a diamond shield. And it was kind of weird. But, yeah, I don't really know. I mean, he is a common, but this is one of the first times I've ever seen him actually play like a common. So check this out. It takes me a second here to grab the ball. I'm trying to, like, watch the ball with the actual replay meter. And I couldn't grab a hold of it. There we go. All right, so I got the ball. Watch this, like Frank just says, no, screw it. It was right next to me, but I don't need to catch that. So he goes to cover the bag, and the second baseman lobs a throw over there, but Gehrig beats it out for the base hit, man. Crazy stuff. I don't know. Between that and the Ichiro animation, two of the craziest animations I'd seen in a while. And so I end up pinch running, like I said there, with Jackie Robinson for Lou Gehrig. We get the stolen base, move him to second. I get the stolen base, move him to third. For some reason, he throws behind the runner and back to second base. I'm not sure what he was doing there. Just probably hit the wrong button. And then Willie Mays hits the ground ball and knocks the run in. So it worked out. I mean, why not? So 6-2 is the lead right now. We got the 2-2 count here to Griffey. He has adjusted the infield. So they weren't shifted anymore, and he gets me on strike 3 there. It's a little harder for Griffey to hit lefties, I find, than it is righties, but that's all right. All right, so we got the 6th inning, 6-2 lead, holding that 4-run lead right now. Just trying to get the shutdown inning again here this inning. George Brett at the plate. We got the 1-1 count on him. Hits this little foul dinker right there. So we got the 1-2 count. 60 pitches into the outing in the 6th inning. Pitch count's looking pretty good still, but we don't have any outs this inning yet. So, you know, trying to get him out fairly quickly so we can keep the pitch count down. And get him on the check swing there for strike 3. So dangerous Steve Finley steps to the plate here. Finley has had a couple of shots. He had that triple, and then the crazy play down the right field line that ended up being an inside the park home run, or well, not scored as an inside the park home run, but the error from Ichiro throwing it into the side of the railing caused him to come around and score. So got the 1-2 count here on him. I like the Steve Finley gold card that you can get. I think you get it from the Team Affinity rewards. I used it in a lot of events I have throughout the year, and he's been really good for me. So this one, you know, I'm sure this one's really good too. It seems like it is, you know, from facing him. It's a card that seems to be able to get a lot of base hits. And we end up walking him right there. Not really worried about it too much, man. I'm like, just give up the walk. It could be worse. I mean, at least he didn't end up with an extra base hit. So Muncy steps to the plate right here, throwing these changeups, trying to get a double play ball, and he hangs this changeup a little bit too high in the air. So he's going to be able to score the run right there. And Finley comes around all the way from first to score, so making it 6-3, cutting the lead to 3 at the moment. Couldn't get the shutdown inning again. We get the fly out here from Kendall out there to right field to Ichiro. And you guys, the Signature Series Ichiro card comes out on Wednesday. I am shocked. I know a bunch of you guys have told me you thought it was coming. I told you guys I would be kind of surprised if it did because I didn't know how it would get much better. It's coming, man. It's coming. I'm wrong. I was completely wrong. I have no problem admitting it. I'm happy to admit it, in fact. And I believe it's going to be free for everybody. All you're going to have to do is just complete the 10th inning moments. So it's like a career career milestone moments or whatever for the 10th inning program, and he should be able to unlock the 99. I think it's going to be a 99 Ichiro for free for everybody. So that's pretty cool, man. I'm so excited. He decides to leave in Cody Bellinger here to pitch, and I get a base hit here with Lindor right up the middle. You figure Bellinger has good enough defense to be able to make that play on the ground ball hit up the middle, but he just couldn't get a glove on it. And then he decides to go ahead and take him out here after that. A lot of times, it's harder to hit position players when they come into pitch for some reason. And I think that's what the guy was kind of banking on, but it just didn't work. I don't know if I would have done it in a 6-3 game. I mean, it's too close of a game to let a position player pitch. But we get the stolen base there with Lindor. Swipe in second. Drop the sack bunt down here, just trying to move the runner to third base, but he throws it to third. And then when he comes back across the diamond, Honus Wagner beats it out. The reason I was bunting with Honus instead of swinging away, though, is because Honus just doesn't hit well for me. So I thought if I could at least just move the runner over to third base and advancing, maybe I can get another run in. But we end up doing the double steal. Pudge strikes out. But here comes Max Scherzer, the big swinging stick of Max Scherzer. Hits a base hit into right field, drives in 2 more runs, man. He's got 3 RBIs in this game. So not only is he pitching like an absolute beast here, but he now also has 3 RBIs and makes the score 8-3. Couldn't ask for anything better than that. He advances to second on the ball in the dirt right here. And I couldn't be more than pleased with the Scherzer card at this moment. So Ichiro comes up here, hits the little blooper, but Ripken's going to be able to make the play there and get the second out. So nothing going right there. You got Alomar stepping to the plate here with 2 gone in the inning. Runner at second base. And Alomar hits one down that left field line, but he's going to be able to get to it with old Ted Williams, old Teddy Ball Game, making the play. So that'll end that inning. We go on to the top of the 7th here. He's got Tony Gwynn at the plate, leading off. His leadoff hitter hits the fly ball on the first pitch out there to Willie Mays. Willie will make that play very easily. So we got 1 gone here in the inning. Ripken steps to the plate. 73 pitches into the outing now here in the 7th inning. Rips it up the middle for a base hit, man. Got to make a good line to this ball, hoping he doesn't get the double, but he's going to be able to get in there safe with the double. Just barely ahead of the tag. So Ripken gets that nice double there with 1 gone in the inning. Now we got Ted Williams, Teddy Ball Game here, stepping to the plate. Got to be careful, man. Got to get another shutdown inning, man. Just trying to get the shutdown inning, which I haven't really been able to obtain in this game so far. So just trying to keep him from scoring a run. 0-2 count. He drives this one to center field. I got a little lucky. Probably would have been a home run at most other ballparks. Willie Mays is able to get back there, make the play. He does advance the runner to third. I'm like, oh yeah, send him. Look at this guy. He was trying to do what I tried earlier in the game, I think. And throwing home, make the tag, get him out. Nice little tag up double play we pulled on him there. So that worked out. So we get out of the inning pretty easily. So I got Jackie Robinson leading the inning off here for myself. I think, it's 8-3. Most people maybe wouldn't drop a bunt down with an 8-3 score. Not this guy. This guy, I'm going to do it. I don't care, man. Like, most people would probably be happy with a 5-run lead, thinking maybe you don't need to drop a bunt down, but I don't really care, man. I'm a keep the foot on the throat kind of player, so if you can keep scoring runs on them, you can never have too big of a lead. That's my opinion. But the bunt doesn't work out, so it doesn't matter. And then Willie Mays grounds out back there to the pitcher in a nice looky what I got kind of play. So Griffey steps up right here, rips a base hit up the middle, and right through the shift. Gonna send him to second. Be able to get in there with the double here with 2 gone. Works out pretty well, man. It's got Lindor stepping up here with the 1-1 count. Lindor rips one to the left side, but he makes the play right there for the final out. Nice, well-hit line drive, but just couldn't sneak through the infield. So he's got Frank Thomas here leading off the 8th inning for him. Nice little pop-up here to Alomar for out number 1. All right, so we got 1 gone here in the inning. I got George Brett stepping to the plate here. 78 pitches into the outing now. Got the 0-1 count here to him. Hits this little foul ground ball. 0-2 count. All right, so the 0-2 count here to George. Couldn't get him on that check swing there. 1-2 count. With the foul ball there on the slider. Still 1-2. Still couldn't get him to go around, man. He's close. He keeps getting lucky on some check swings here, but I'm still trying, man. Still trying to get him. Go with the pitch here on the low and outside corner. Catch him with that cutter for strike 3. He takes it. And now Steve Finley steps to the plate with 2 gone. So I'm a little concerned. Thankfully, there's 2 gone. But for the first time, I finally get Steve Finley out. And get through the 8th right there. So 3 outs away from picking up the W. Scherzer's had a nice 8 innings already pitched. So pretty good. We get the little pop-up here from Honus Wagner, who hits it to second base there. And makes the cheap little out there to lead it off. That Pudge stepping to the plate now. 0-1 count. Ground ball to third. Out very easily across the diamond. And might as well let him finish it, right? So we'll let Scherzer hit. He's 2 for 3 in the game with 3 RBIs, a couple of singles, and gets me swinging on that crazy pitch there inside. 0-1 right there. Swinging and fouling that one off. 0-2. And gets me swinging there for strike 3. So Scherzer 2 for 4, not too terribly bad. I'll definitely take 3 RBIs from your pitcher in any day of the week. So he's got, it's the top of the 9th inning. He's got Max Muncy leading off the inning right here. Muncy hits the little bloop line drive over the third baseman's head into left field for a single. So he's got a runner on first base here to kick off the inning. We've got Jason Kindle stepping to the plate right here. Got the 0-1 count. Trying to get a double play, man. Just trying to do something. Trying to throw that change up there on the low outside part of the plate. I see him taking that lead off of first base, so I go ahead and shift the first baseman back over there to cover the bag and hold him on. Keeps trying to take that lead from first. I know I've got the 5-run lead, and maybe I shouldn't be throwing over there, but, you know, you guys know I can't stand it when people take that lead from first base when they're getting held on. So then he ends up hitting the ground ball there to third base. We turned the double play, and quick 2 gone in the inning. Worked out pretty well. I finally just said screw it and threw the pitch because I'm like, yeah, well, I've got that 5-run lead. I might as well. So he puts in Chipper Jones here to pinch hit. It is not Signature Series Chipper Jones. It is just the regular diamond. On the first pitch, he swings and hits a line drive here into right field to Ichiro for the final out of the game, and we pick up the W. Player of the game in his debut, Max Scherzer. I mean, great game, man. I mean, he pitched great. He hit great. He did everything. He did everything. He was a man of the people here in this game, I guess. So very good job there for Max Scherzer. Very pleased. I think they should have shown some of his hitting highlights as well. But full 9 innings pitched, only 7 hits given up, 3 runs allowed, only 2 earned, 4 walks. So that was a little bit crazy. 5 strikeouts. But yeah, man, it was awesome. 8-3 win, 13 hits in the game. I did have the 1 error. It was the Ichiro error on the crazy play down the line. We'll take a look at the box score right quick here because I did want to see that he went 2 for 4 with 3 RBIs, more RBIs in this game than any of my other hitters, which they did pretty good too. I mean, I'm not saying they didn't, but you know, Scherzer, jeez, he did amazing. So can't be too upset with that by all means. And then we take a look at his pitching line again here, right here, and did a really good job, man. Picked up the W and pitched pretty clutch. So let's take a look at the card right quick here again. So 111 on the stamina, 94 on the hits per 9, 113 on the Ks per 9, 99 walks per 9 combined with that 91 control is pretty good. Like I said, he does back the ball up to the left just a little bit of where you aim the pitches, so be a little bit aware of that. But 98 clutch, I still feel that should be a higher number, but it is what it is. 81 on the velo, 99 on the break. Good 5-pitch combo, man. That cutter being his 5th pitch is actually a lot better than I would think it would be, and that we should give it credit for. I think it's a very good pitch. But let's look at the hitting side and toggle the attributes real quick and look at the hitting side of his attributes here. All right, so here's the hitting attributes, man. 32 contact against righties, 27 against lefties. He doesn't have much power, but against lefties, he does have a little 17 power. I guess it's a little spike. But 42 vision for a pitcher is not too terribly bad, man. And then 88 bunt. So hopefully he'll be able to not pop the ball up when you do need to bunt with him. But I was impressed, man. Very impressed with the card. I think it's going to be a great card to use going forward in, like I said, All-Star and Hall of Fame difficulty. So you guys let me know what you think in the comments. Make sure you get your comments in on this video for another entry into the autograph giveaway for the Adrian Beltre card. And yeah, so second place is that Al Kaline card as well. But hope you guys enjoyed the debut video with him today. I'll have the Albert Pujols debut video tomorrow. Man, it's going to be a couple of games mashed together because I kept getting people to quit, but still impressive. An impressive outing from Albert Pujols. I'm very impressed with this card so far, and he may actually be replacing permanently Lou Gehrig at first base because of that shift. It's that shift, man, that just makes all the difference when I'm playing games with him. So as far as being able to get doubles and stuff. But if you guys do me a favor, as always, make sure to smash that like button, subscribe to the channel, subscribe, and we will catch you guys on the next one. Thanks.